Oh, Ronnie boy, you won't make it down the track. Oh, Ronnie boy, on this journey, you're never coming back. Oh, Ronnie boy. Oops. Record.
Don't get on the road! Hey, how we shall?
Oh, he loves her. Farewell, my darling.
In every country, CIA, mining harbors, Swiss bank accounts, hidden airstrips, cocaine sales. Funding rebels with corporate interests.
What are the characters going to fall? And what about standards? You leave. Here's a man who lives a life of danger. Everywhere he goes. Here's a man who lives a life of danger. Everywhere he goes.
Yeah, I thought so too, honey. This could be the end. And the rebels are taking over downtown Missoula. The onslaught of their fire power is awesome. Government forces are fighting back. It's a fierce battle. Could be a scud, but then the Patriot. Ethiopia! It is beautiful. Oh, we have a little firefight on the street over here. Yeah, I thought so too, honey. This could be the end. Oh, yeah. Yeah, great.
Caterpillars are actually time-lapse pictures of a military convoy on the
Could be a scud, but then the Patriot.
They were targeting disasters for intelligence too.
We love to get a bang for our buck. In America, we go about everything with a bang. We go in with a bang and out with a bang. Will the bang be the nuclear bomb bang or a gang bang?
Intelligence.
Do 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 do. This is the end. Do do do. My only friend. The end. This is the end. Do do do.
Intelligence.
Of everything that stands. The end. Of all your well-made plans, the end. Can you picture what will be?
This was war by remote control, a video game, a Tom Clancy novel come to life. This was the war that introduced Americans to Patriots and cruise missiles and something called smart bombs. Smart bombs? Misnomer. There was intelligence, but primarily it was the intelligence of men and women who designed such weapons. Who set the targets those smart bombs would have to hit, actually guiding them in. How did they do that? Other questions. At the outset of the war,
This is the end.
The band. We're going down to the ship. The sound of the Little Rockies.
It's awesome. City streets sound somewhat like this these days. The sound of Los Angeles. The sound of LA. The sound of New York. Here we go. The sound of Atlanta. And our allies around the world. The sound of El Salvador. The sound of Colombia. The sound of Guatemala. The sound of Peru. The sound of Afghanistan.
The sound of Belfast, Ireland. The sound of Czechoslovakia. Yugoslavia.
Ethiopia.
The sound of the Little Rockies.
Badger 2 medicine. It's awesome.
Are you all right?
I think I got it. I'm maybe suffering a little bit of a delayed stress here. I think I can handle it.
Shell shock, shell shock.
Well, in a way, despite its awesome ferocity, it is beautiful. Oh, we have a little firefight on the street over here.
Whose own sons marched in America's armed forces in the triumph of Desert Storm. Issued July 4th, this historic coin is available for a limited time only. It is a tribute to the indomitable spirit of America's fighting forces.
Yeah, a few for Allende. There we go. And the General Pinochet collection. Whee! Isn't that great? Now the Imelda Marcos. There it is. Awesome.
God, I'd like to be having sex right now, Hunter. Look, those people over there in the bushes are doing it.
Oh.
They're doing it on the road.
Oh no. I think it's.
Why do they do it in the road?
I don't know.
Why do they do it in the road? Why do they do it in the road?
Oh, it feels so good. Oh. This is a promise of what America can be with your citizen participation. Try it. Okay.
You got the iris opened up wide?
I don't know.
Check. There. You open that up all the way.
Yeah, I thought so too, honey. This could be the end.
I'm here to tell you that it was a military bunker. I'm here to tell you that it was a military bunker.
The onslaught of their fire power is awesome. Government forces are fighting back. It's a fierce battle. Will decency and democracy prevail?
You know, shortly before the war in the Persian Gulf started, I had two very strange dreams. It seemed to be, in some ways, premonitions of the death and destruction that these both Saddam and both these fascist movements suffer upon the world. For a long time I've been doing prayers to a goddess named Tara, emanation of Kanzayan. Sometimes she seems to be very close to me. Sometimes she's very far away. Anyway, in the first dream, I was in my friend Joe's house in the Little Rockies, and I walked into his kitchen. For a long time I've been doing prayers to a goddess named Tara, emanation of Kanzayan. Sometimes she seems to be very close to me. Sometimes she's very far away. Anyway, in the first dream, I was in my friend Joe's house in the Little Rockies, and I walked into his kitchen. And there, sitting at the kitchen table, was Tara, beautiful goddess, the color and brilliance of 10,000 moons. She was glowing with light. I was totally in love with her. I stepped outside of his place, about 2 to 3 miles away. The cliffs were glowing in kind of a dull reddish glow. And this cliff surrounded his house like a horseshoe. And it wasn't the usual Little Rockies landscape. It was more like a desert. And a voice told me very clearly, and it was a man's voice. It says, "Greg, you're dreaming about the dream time." Then, shortly before the war started, I had another vivid dream. In this dream, I was very tall, and my mind, I was some kind of giant or something. My mind was very far above earth. My feet were slightly geometric forms. And as the orange forms came towards me, I was kind of nervous. I thought they might hurt me in some way. Then a voice said, "Just relax, move extremely slowly, and you'll be okay." When the globe was all just completely blue, there was nothing, no space, no time. When the orange appeared, when space appeared, time also appeared. And that's how I became aware of the sameness of time and space. When I went and I sat at the War Memorial, I kept this dream in mind, and it made me feel very calm. After sitting there for 5 days and doing my prayers for 5 days in the January snow, I was exhausted, and I went to a friend's house. And I had a series of remarkable visionary experiences. On this one, I felt A dark evil had been loosed upon the earth, but that it was surrounded and contained by qualities of love and hope. The darkness and evil represented by the dark, ugly swastika. And the hope is very similar to the birth of a child, something moving out of the womb. You can almost see the seed in the womb here and the snake-like or amphibian-like energy. A dark evil had been loosed upon the earth, but that it was surrounded and contained by qualities of love and hope. The darkness and evil represented by the dark, ugly swastika. And the hope is very similar to the birth of a child, something moving out of the womb. You can almost see the seed in the womb here and the snake-like or amphibian-like energy that I felt moving out of the center like this, becoming the frog, the amphibian, that which gives life. There's the little heart. Excuse me. There's the little heart. It's that heart that was important to save us from darkness. It was a startling process in which I felt compelled to draw it and really didn't have any choice. I still don't completely understand it, but the mandala form is very ancient and appears in Native American art and in Tibetan art, and I'm exploring the process further, partly through this video camera, to save us from darkness. It was a startling process in which I felt compelled to draw it and really didn't have any choice. I still don't completely understand it, but the mandala form is very ancient and appears in Native American art and in Tibetan art, and I'm exploring the process further, partly through this video camera.
I'm trapped by the bureaucracy. They're putting a lid on me.
There's something smoky up to the space shuttle. To do experiments in weightlessness. This is not my hand. It's actually the hand of God. Though there are. Okay. There he is. Oh, look at that. Smoky in space. Smokey the Bear. Oh, had a great fall. Oh, all the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Smokey together again. "I'll help you," said the timber industry. But then, suddenly, Smokey discovered that he had a new relationship with industrial America, one he wasn't sure if he was comfortable with. It was difficult at first, but eventually he got to like it. "Oh, Bruce Vincent, champion, Plum Creek, don't stop now. I love it. Oh. What can you do as a citizen to prevent this animal rights abuse? As an animal rights activist, you must be concerned with Smokey's health and welfare." "Oh, I don't know what to do. I've been in the industry's pocket for such a long time. Everyone's appealing my timber sales. I think I'll just sit in the corner and suck myself off.
It's the only solution to my problems. Smokey is not the only bureaucrat in the Forest Service, resulting to this solution to their problems. Oh no! Poor Smokey. Such abuse at the hands of thoughtless officials. Mindless bureaucrats. Dumb-witted videographers. Take that. He's being used as a political football. Everyone. Is the American public going to put up with the abuse of animals and rubber pets? Will Smokey the Bear continue to live in fear? And will Smokey someday be free from the terrible suffering that's being committed to him in the name of national security? What do you think? Do you think that this kind of bear abuse should continue, or do you think we should stop this right now?
I think we should halt all bear abuse by Smokey and his friends.
Well,
I think we should halt all bear abuse by Smokey and his friends.
Well,
All the games and yet you have identity on protest.
in the name of national security. What do you think? Do you think that this kind of bear abuse should continue, or do you think we should stop this right now?
I think we should halt all bear abuse by Smokey and his friends.
I've always wanted to be a wildlife videographer, and here we are in Montana, Missoula, Montana, filming birds in their natural environment in downtown Missoula. It's really quite a privilege to be where it's at.
Whoopee! Yippee-yi-ti away!
In Montana, when we don't have any films to watch, way out in the boonies, what we do is we use the projector as a kind of a movie thing. We actually project light through the projector and pretend that we're watching movies. At least we're watching something that's about a movie, that is to say a projector. So it's not exactly untrue that what we're seeing here is not a movie. I mean, it is a movie. So what we're watching really is a film, not just a projector being projected onto the wall. I am gonna try to talk like a poet. I should... No, poems now, I'll wait. Oh, Sylvia Plath, that's right. You know, I'm a Smith College poet, and I know that they're going to try to drill for gas along Montana's Rocky Mountain front. But I'm all for drilling there, because without natural gas, where would Smith College poetry be today?
That's awful.
It's all over for him. The Bush election failed. Marlene's time has come.
Now we've got to be able to prove that we didn't kill this gringo, so let's do this. Let's cut his hands off and keep the body.
He's turning into animals as they go through their weekly ritual of transformation. Oh, Monkey the Bear, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm serving you tonight. I'm glad I'm always in the right, Smokey. I'm really cool. Oh!
Kill this gringo, so let's do this. Let's cut his hands off and keep the body.
Oh, great. Smokey the Bear is appearing. It's all the shamans. It's all the shamans in city council. They're transforming into animals as they go through their weekly ritual of transformation.
Smokey the Bear sat on the wall. Smokey the Bear had a great fall.
And I'm always in the right.
Do you have license? You do. Do you want possess?
There's a hero.
Come out.
Do you have license? You do. Do you want possess?
Come out.
Do you have license? You do. Do you want possess?
Like you're there, sitting in your chair. What a hunk. What a guy. Ooh.
You know I love you, man. I'm not Oh, Ella, look, you big, big meow.
But where's the tip stand?
Meow, meow.
Smokey the Bear had a great fall.
He's starting to duck the issues. Oh,
we're having... Oh, it's a goddess. It's a vision of Tara.
We look like all each other. I look like you, and you look like me, and we all look like each other. I look like you, and you look like me, and we all look like...
Who are the scoundrels at this meeting? And who knows the reality? Who's wearing the mask?
And who's for real?
Who is wearing the mask? And who's for real?
It's a goddess.